Jeff Philbin, and this is Dinner Diaz, a daily dose of something delicious just for you. And today, we're making a daring dish to show how healthy can also be tasty. A taco bowl, but with sweet potato, cauliflower, and quinoa. And we'll show you the 4 foundations every meal needs so you can eat healthy and, more importantly, enjoy doing it. Joining me in the Dinner Dish kitchen is an actual, genuine doctor. Not like Dr. Pepper or Dr. Dre. Those are frauds. Dr. Anya Szigeti is an expert in functional medicine and the author of Amazon bestseller, You Can't Outrun Your Fork, How to Break the Cycle of Feeling Sick and Tired and Transition to a Healthy Life Naturally. Great to have you inside the Dinner Dish kitchen.
Great to be here, Chef. Thank you.
Now, Dr. Anya is passionate about empowering, educating, and equipping everyone to take charge of their health with recipes like the one we're making today, her sweet potato and cauliflower taco bowl.
So the first thing we're doing here is I'm starting with cauliflower.
Okay.
So we want to cut it up into little florets.
Okay.
And if you want to get started on the sweet potatoes,
Sure.
that would be awesome as well.
I can do that.
Fantastic. So yes, we're getting high quality plant-based fiber, which is super important for our digestion. Primarily the microbes that live within our gut, they love plant-based fiber.
Okay.
And they like a variety of fiber. So we are giving them a couple different versions here with the cauliflower and the sweet potato.
Okay.
And a good question that you asked me before about leaving the skin on. So we definitely want to leave the skin on the sweet potato because that's higher fiber.
So it's important to have. And it's quicker.
Yes, absolutely.
It's quicker.
Exactly.
Now, is that a good thickness for your recipe?
That is beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. Exactly.
Now, tell me a little bit about your journey. When did it all start for you? When you said, hey, I gotta make a difference in my life.
So my health journey really started with my own diagnosis.
Okay.
So I was training for and participating in Ironman triathlons and ultra marathons, but I was also feeling really exhausted.
Okay.
And I felt like something was off. So I went to my doctor, they ran all the usual tests, and everything came back normal.
Okay.
But I knew something was wrong. So I kept pushing and pursued them to run additional tests, and we found out that my thyroid was out of balance.
Okay.
And then at that time, they basically said, yes, your thyroid's out of balance, you have some autoimmune markers, but you're not sick enough yet. We're going to wait until you get sicker, and then we'll just medicate you for the rest of your life.
So you would have been medicated for the rest of your life and said, I don't want this life.
Exactly.
That's not what I was supposed to have.
Exactly.
All right, so you took a new pathway.
Yes. And I also felt bad then, and I didn't want to just sit and suffer and wait until I got worse.
Sure.
I wanted to be proactive. I'm not one to just sit back and just wait for someone else to take action in my own life.
And this has your foundation for, which you say is essential for every meal, every snack.
Yes, exactly. So we want to have high content of plant-based fiber,
Okay.
healthy fats, high-quality protein,
Okay.
and something green or colorful.
Boom. 4. Okay, so we're starting this dish with the veggies, which ticks off the green. The veggies, the 4th one.
Yes.
Okay.
Also high fiber food too.
We're getting a punch right there. We're getting a 2-for-1 in this one here, so we're getting them all out. Okay.
Exactly. Oftentimes, Jeff, we need to get out of our own way and do some things differently. And nutrition is one area that a lot of people, we need to eat several times a day, but there's a lot of confusion and misinformation about what we actually need to eat.
Totally. Now we've got the sweet potato. Are these up to your liking here?
Those are awesome.
Okay.
So we're going to throw those into the bowl along with the cauliflower together. All right. Excellent. And then we're going to add in some avocado oil. Now, I am a little bit particular on my oils, and I'll just mention that.
And why is that?
There's 3 that are actually really healthy for us. The other ones can be very inflammatory.
Okay.
And so this is avocado oil, so we're just going to throw that in there. And the inflammatory oils, the problem with them, so basically, the easier way to remember it is basically any other oil, is that inflammation is the basis of just about every type of chronic disease and unpleasant symptom that we don't want to have. And so if you're eating, 3 times a day, and you're eating inflammatory foods 3 times a day, that's a compounding effect of inflammation going on throughout your body.
Absolutely. So avocado oil, good. What were the other 2 then that you were...
Olive oil,
okay,
and coconut oil.
Coconut oil and olive oil. So those 3 rounded out.
3.
So we've just got our sweet potatoes, we've got our cauliflower, a little bit of olive oil. Now what's next?
So here we have a couple different amazing herbs that I love. We have paprika, we have some chili powder, cumin, garlic, oregano, and salt. And it's just going to give amazing flavor to the vegetables.
Love it.
So if you want to go ahead and sprinkle those in
certainly
there. And then we'll stir that up. So see, pretty simple. And one thing I love about this recipe is that this is a great one to get other people involved.
It really looks like it.
And then next we'll just stir that together. And this is a little bit of lime juice, so we can throw that on there too to give it a nice, the sour lime flavor. Excellent. And there we are. That's
very
as simple as that.
Very simple.
Very simple. And then we just take that, Jeff, and if you want to sprinkle that right onto our sheet pan here with some parchment paper.
It was just chili, a little bit of cumin, paprika. I mean, what else was we got there?
Oregano, some paprika, yep, cumin, garlic, salt.
Simple.
Simple. I love simple. I love delicious. We're all busy. We all have lots of things going on, and I love healthy as well. I like to give them a little bit of space to breathe, so just shimming those around right there.
Lovely.
And then 425 for about 25 minutes is all it'll take for these guys. And then we have one other little ingredient we're going to pop in there at the last minute.
Very nice. For Dr. Anya's prescription for your dinner tonight, find her recipe with all the ingredients, amounts, and the directions in her book and also on our website, dinnerdias.com, where we have a link to her site and to buy the book. Just scan the QR code up on your screen to get there. Open up the camera app on your phone, point it at the screen, and a link to us will pop up. All right, so this is ready to go into the oven?
Yes.
All right. There we go. Okay. Well, when we come back, the superfood of the ancients that cooks quicker than brown rice and has more protein and is gluten-free. No, not donuts, sorry. But we'll show you what it is and how to use it ahead on Dinner Dias.
All roads have been leading to this.
From 81 down to only 1.
It's the season finale. Let's get it on!
Will conquer
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Pass.
Pass.
Oh, pass.
the floor.
You have won $250,000!
The floor. 2-hour season finale tonight on Fox.
We hit a ceiling or resistance, which led us to over an increase overall for the year. But with that,
those are crinkly.
Opening a bag of chips without making any noise is hard. Hiring Morgan & Morgan for your injury is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm, is easy.
Lost Florida Medicaid? Healthcare.gov is here for you.
Where can we find a low-cost health plan?
What about a plan that covers doctor visits?
Emergency care? Prescriptions?
With the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage starting the 1st of next month.
What's the website again?
Healthcare.gov.
If you're shopping for a mattress in Tampa Bay, you're going to love the Original Mattress Factory. Hi, I'm Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. We make and sell our mattresses at our factory in Clearwater, and they are as good as you can find anywhere. The only difference is they cost less, a lot less. In fact, I promise you will not find a better mattress at a better price. Visit us today at our Clearwater factory or showrooms in Carrollwood or Brandon.
Is your house less than perfect? I'm Dan from Market Pro Home Buyers, and we want to buy your home. Don't make repairs, don't pay commissions, and don't wait another day. We'll get you the cash you need. No agent fees, no closing costs. We'll even help you pack and move for free. For a no-obligation offer, call 813-213-4955. That's 813-213-4955. Or visit MarketProHomeBuyers.com. We buy houses as is, on your schedule. Call today.
We're supposed to meet a new baby granddaughter for the first time.
But our TV camera stopped working.
We'll take care of it.
She's precious.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Call 888-8-SPARKY.
A young man ran through a red light and slammed into me.
I was hit from behind by another driver.
Chris got me $250,000.
I would absolutely recommend Chris to a friend.
Christopher Ligori and Associates at chrisligori.com.
If you'd like to feature your favorite chef or restaurant on our show, just send an email to dinnerdias@fox.com. That's dinnerdias@fox.com.
Welcome back to Dinner Diaz, where we're eating well with Dr. Anya Szigeti, author of Amazon bestseller, You Can't Outrun Your Fork. She's sharing a recipe for a tasty taco bowl with sweet potato and cauliflower. Before the break, we diced up cauliflower and sweet potato, keeping the skin on, of course, and seasoned it with avocado oil, chili powder, cumin, paprika, garlic powder, oregano, salt, and lime juice. Now we're making the base for our bowl, using an ingredient that not everyone has in the pantry, but probably should.
Yes, quinoa is very, very nutrient dense.
Okay.
It has some great fiber content, healthy fats, and also protein.
I love it. And all we have here is just a little bit of some salted water.
Yes. Yes, and when you're using it in a recipe like we're doing today, so you go ahead and pour that in. Really simple, we're doing 1 cup of dry quinoa to 2 cups of water. And when you're using it for a recipe like we are today, when we have a lot of other flavors going on top of it, I cook it with water. If I'm using it in a recipe where I might not have a lot of other flavors added to it, I cook it with maybe a bone broth or a chicken broth.
Just to give it another depth of flavor behind it. Okay.
Extra flavor, but also extra nutrients too from the bone broth. So we're gonna pop the veggies out of the oven and give them a quick shake. So they should be about halfway done now, and they're getting a nice little crisp on them.
And you can smell it too. It just absolutely smells fantastic.
My stomach is growling.
I love it.
So you
those
see
colors
that,
already.
and you can see the beautiful colors. And we'll just give them a little shake here so that they can get nice and crispy on both sides.
Dr. Anya's recipe for her sweet potato and cauliflower taco bowl is at our website, dinnerdias.com. Just scan the QR code on the screen to find your way to grab it.
Fantastic. So I think that should do it, Jeff, and we'll throw that back in the oven real quick.
Very nice. Smells fantastic.
Thank you. Okay. Fantastic. So this is the crema. So here we're using some jalapeno and garlic.
Okay.
We are using cashews. So this is going to be a lovely healthy fat and give it a nice creaminess as well.
Very nice.
All right. So then we're going to have a little bit of water in there, some lime juice, a little bit of chili powder. And then the next step is we'll just blend this up into a nice sauce. So we'll go ahead and get started with that.
All right, we're going to thin that out a little bit, and we're going to take a quick break while our quinoa cooks. When we come back, how we bring everything together for a delicious idea for dinner for you. Ahead on Dinner Diaz.
I got hurt in a car wreck, but hiring a lorry sounds like such a hassle.
It's really not. Hiring Jack Bernstein is easier than you think.
We could evaluate your case in as little as 5 minutes, and that free 5-minute call could mean the difference of thousands of dollars for you.
Jack Bernstein got a client who injured their ankle in a car accident, $650,000.
Jack's got your back.
I'm attorney Jack Bernstein, protecting your rights.
Call 813-333-6666.
These are real people seeking solutions to real problems.
I have plantar fasciitis.
Pain with my feet, my knees, knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I definitely feel the heel-to-toe walk.
I'm not feeling any pain, especially in my heel. That's where I always feel it.
I don't feel the knee pain. I didn't notice any pain in my back. I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Oh, You're a blessing in disguise.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
With 3 generations and over 45 years of Florida experience, Handyman Roofing knows storms and hurricanes. We know how to evaluate storm-damaged roofs and not cause more damage. Handyman Roofing has the expertise to get your roof done. Plus, easy financing in case your insurance company is dragging its feet with multiple emergency response teams ready. Handyman Roofing will be by your side now when you need it the most.
Knows how to get things done. Count on Handyman Roofing to get it done. Handyman Roofing to get it done.
The guaranteed offer is the easiest way to sell your home. It's really simple. We bring you an all-cash offer. You close in as little as 21 days. No home inspections, no lock boxes, no open houses. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer and start packing.
No cash to close on your dream home? No problem. Zero down home loans are instantly easy. Available for first-time and non-first-time home buyers. Find your perfect home today. GTE Financial, the official credit union of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
When somebody has been injured in an accident, the insurance company is already investigating the matter. My name is Doug Bernetti, and I'm the founder of Bernetti PA. The most important thing that you should look for in the lawyer that you're hiring is to make sure that they have the experience and that they have the financial ability to pursue the case. People with lawyers get at least 3 times more compensation than those without lawyers. I like representing the underdog.
This is Dinner Diaz, ideas for dinner for you every day. And today we're sharing some inspiration for eating well without sacrificing flavor, thanks to Dr. Anya Szigeti, author of You Can't Outrun Your Fork. She's making a sweet potato and cauliflower taco bowl. And for anyone anxious that we're missing the meat, can vouch that this is still a legit dinner idea. This is not a side dish. This is something to celebrate as the meal.
This is a solid meal, Jeff. You're getting all the protein, you're getting healthy fats, you're getting high quality plant-based fiber, and lots of different colors.
I love it. Before the break, we started our base of quinoa, a grain you need on your plate, and all it needs is just a little bit of some time. It's 15 minutes of simmering. We also blended up a dairy-free dressing with cashews, jalapeno, garlic, water, lime juice, chili powder, paprika, cumin, and salt. And before all of that, we put our seasoned sweet potato and cauliflower into the oven, which is ready to be joined with another great protein, which is?
Black beans.
Black beans. Why adding the black beans? Why adding another protein into this dish?
I love getting lots of different types of protein, and black beans is a great source of protein, but also fiber as well.
I love it. Would you have the same principles if you want to substitute it and put in like a kidney bean, or you wanted to put in another type? Black bean, the best to have for this dish?
I like black beans, but I think they pair well with the seasonings that we used. Okay. But again, with everything else, you can mix it up and change it to your personal preference as well.
You have that opportunity to do just that. Now, these are going to go into our pan here?
Yes.
Are the veggies ready?
I think so. Let's take a peek.
All right.
Oh, and they smell delicious.
They smell fantastic.
Oh, I'm so excited. All right. Let's take a peek. They look great.
They look beautiful, beautifully roasted. Look at all that color. That texture is going to be absolutely incredible with that crunch factor.
So all we need for this is we just want to add it to the tray here, and we really just are heating it up a little bit. So I'm just going to sprinkle those around. We want to add in with some of the flavors that we already have from the other veggies. And so we're going to just put those there, and then I'll just give them a little mix to get some of the seasoning on them.
Mm-hmm. Now these black beans, out of the can, are they soaked? What?
These are out of the can.
Okay.
So I find that that's just a little bit easier.
Sure.
You know, there's a lot of theories out there about soaking them and getting them in the dried form, which, yes, that's a little bit healthier for you, but it does take a little bit more time.
Okay,
so I'm time efficiency.
This is a good opportunity to be able to use a can, but draining them, rinsing them, cleaning them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. And then we're going to pop them back in the oven for just a few minutes.
Fantastic. For Dr. Anya's recipe for this delicious dinner, which you and your cardiologist will absolutely love, it's at dinnerdiz.com. Just scan the QR code to get there. Now, what's next?
So next, we are going to make the avocado mash.
Cool.
Super simple. So we have this beautiful avocado, and it looks like we struck avocado gold.
Love it.
So we're just going to scoop that right into the bowl here.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this one, and I will let you do this one.
Lovely.
And then what we add to that, very simple. A little bit of lime juice, a little bit of salt. and then you mash it up. This is giving us some additional fiber. It's giving us some healthy fats, and it's a great complement to the spice that we have in the crema that we made, and the spice also that we put on the veggies as well.
Lovely.
So again, super simple to do, and this is a great job for the kids.
This is a great job for the kids, or even just for the parents. Like, hey, I had that day at work. Let out all the aggression of it. And I still want to eat healthy, which is fun too, because this is an easy way to just say, hey, yeah, you can make the taco bowl with the ground beef and doing it this way. But sometimes, like, you gotta take a little break sometimes too.
I feel that most Americans eat a little bit too much meat, and so this is a great way to have maybe a Meatless Monday, and to kind of take the pressure off and the burden off the body, and really add in some amazing fiber that the digestive system loves, the healthy fats that are super good for so many things, including brain health and our hormones. And I just love avocados. I could eat them for every meal.
Totally. It's just nice sometimes just to recharge the body.
Exactly.
You know, just kind of get something else going with it. It's you need it.
Yes,
you
for
need
sure.
it. All
For
right.
sure.
All right. So we've got the quinoa.
Yes.
Ready. Looks like the avocado smash is ready.
That is ready.
The veggies were done. We were just trying to warm up those beans.
Yes.
You think that they're warm enough?
I think so.
I'm gonna go get these ones for you then.
Fantastic.
All right.
Beautiful. Those look fantastic.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So all we need to do here is, if you want to add in some of that beautiful quinoa. And so again, this is something that a lot of people don't incorporate into their daily routine, but quinoa is, again, super, super healthy, high quality protein, healthy fats, and fiber as well, all in one spot.
And it cooks pretty quick.
Really quick, yes. And you can use it for a lot of different things. I use it for a breakfast bowl. Obviously, you can use it here for this recipe today. You could have it as a side to another dish in place of rice. So it's a fantastic, very versatile.
And it's approachable. It's at every grocery store. You can find it anywhere.
Exactly, exactly. Fantastic.
All right.
All right, and then we're going to add our veggies next. Let me grab one of these so I don't burn myself.
Certainly.
And like I said, you can do whatever type of veggies that you want. If you prefer to have some broccoli, I do love broccoli as well. You could throw that in here. If you want to add some green, you could add some Brussels sprouts. Any types of beans that you want, you could add those as well, just to get a nice variety. And of course, if you have some picky eaters.
You can always find a picky eater, but you find ways to get around that part too, and introduce some great new ingredients in the process.
Yes, and this is our beautiful cashew lime crema that we made. And so we're going to go ahead and drizzle some of that on the top there as well. And so this is going to give that little bit of heat, because we did have that lovely jalapeno in there. And then we have garlic, which is one of my favorite flavors as well. And then the cashews give a nice healthy fat with it too. And then we have our mash. We can put a little bit of the avocado mash on the side there to give some of the nice creaminess.
And also that acidity too, because that's got the lime juice and the salt going on behind that.
And then we can't miss the cilantro.
Oh, it wouldn't be a beautiful bowl like this without that little burst of color like that. That looks absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. When we come back, the good doctor says this is a good dinner. But the key question, how does it taste? My honest verdict ahead on Dinner Diaz.
Choose Winters and Yonker, and we will send an attorney to you. Let our aggressive attorneys represent you for your personal injury case. Our firm will send an attorney, not an investigator, legal assistant, or paralegal. Winters and Yonker.
Jorge has always put the ones he loves first. But when it comes to caring for his teeth, he's let his own maintenance take a back seat. Well, maybe it's time to shift gears on that. Because Aspen Dental has the latest technology and equipment with a staff that goes out of their way to provide exceptional care. Plus free exams and x-rays for new patients without insurance and 20% off treatment plans. Making it easier to get started with quality care. It's one more way Aspen Dental is in your corner.
As I was walking my dog, I saw a red light and then I was hit by a car and it was a hit and run. I was confused with the insurance company. I didn't know what to do. I was able to get in touch with Kogan and DeSalvo, and they were so helpful and they helped me every step of the way, and I didn't have to worry about anything. They took care of the insurance company, the hospitals, the doctors. I don't know what I would have done without them.
Call Kogan and DeSalvo right now. The call is free.
Do I love speed walking? No. Honestly, I just got into this because my car insurance rates got way too expensive. And I needed a faster way to, do life stuff. But now that I found affordable insurance, there's no slowing me down.
With a super low down payment, Direct Auto lets you stop compromising and keep driving.
Did you ever look at your house and think it just might be time for a change? Well, right now at National Floors Direct, we'll help you change for just $1,088. We'll give you 3 full rooms of carpeting, next day installation, padding, everything, all for just $1,088. 3 rooms, no hidden extras. Now that's the kind of change everyone can afford. And no interest for 1 year. Call National Floors Direct, 888-400-FLOOR. Get 3 rooms of carpeting for just $1,088. We'll bring the store to your door.
In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with multiple myeloma.
Moffitt Cancer Center has over 40 world-renowned physicians who specialize exclusively in all blood cancers and offers the most advanced treatments, including immunotherapy, blood and marrow transplant, and over 600 clinical trials to provide the best outcomes in Florida.
Moffitt is doing work that is improving patients' outcomes.
Call Moffitt to connect with a blood cancer expert.
Choose Winters and Yonkers, and we will send an attorney to you for your auto accident. I'm Bill Winters. If you've been injured in an accident, call Winters and Yonkers so we can start working on your case. Call Winters and Yonkers for your free attorney consultation.
Welcome back to Dinner Diaz. Dinner ideas daily from us to you. Today's a doctor-derived dinner dia from Dr. Anya Szigeti, who's been sharing her recipe for a sweet potato and cauliflower taco bowl, which is from the pages of her book, You Can't Outrun Your Fork, How to Break the Cycle of Feeling Sick and Tired and Transition to a Healthier Life Naturally. For a lot of people watching right now, protein in a meal usually means it's meat. But today, Doc, you're saying it doesn't have to be just meat.
Exactly. We're getting so much plant-based protein in this lovely dish right here. We have the beans that have the plant-based protein and the high fiber. We have quinoa, which has also the healthy fats as well, and the avocado.
I mean, I can't wait to just dig right in. I mean, fork's ready. Let's do this because this looks absolutely beautiful. It smells fantastic. And I want to get a little bit right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I'm getting some of the heat from the cashew lime crema.
Oh, yeah.
But then the nice creaminess from the avocado mash. Oh, this is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I'm going with that avocado mash right now.
So good. And so easy. But we were just talking during the break that this is something that people could easily make as a meal prep. Make a big batch and then you have ready-to-go meals for the whole week.
And there's cost savings, too, in that.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think that's almost like a stigma sometimes. Like, oh, it's got to be so expensive to eat healthy. Does that really ring true?
It doesn't. Very often I find that organic produce is actually cheaper at some stores than non-organic produce.
And putting together a little bit of a meal plan, you can be economical with that because you're getting the savings on the front end. Mm-hmm. You're having fun in the process by cooking with family and friends and loved ones.
Yeah.
And you're eating healthy. You're eating right. Come on, like that's like a jam-packed reason why. Just try something different.
And then I don't know about you, but when I'm eating healthier, then I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
When I feel better, I'm more productive.
That's the truth. Food has that opportunity. Now, your book is an Amazon bestseller and has great reviews, by the way, too. What are you hoping people get from it? Apart from having a delicious idea like this.
I have a few hopes when I wrote my book. One of them is I share a lot about my own health struggles and my health journey. I know a lot of people are suffering with their own health struggles, and you've shared some of your own as well. I want to be able to inspire hope in people because I was hopeless for a long period of time, and so I want people to find that renewed hope, that there's things that they can do, empower them, that they can take charge of their own health, and the key is often right at the end of their fork.
And it's literally one step. Sub out the meat. Try it. Try something different. Slowly start, slowly go, but be consistent with it.
Exactly. And like we said the whole way through, if there's an ingredient that you don't like, or your family doesn't like for some reason, you can always sub things in. You can swap it out. You can add to it. Like, make it creative. That's what I like about my recipes, is that most of them are so versatile that you can make them your own.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Thanks again to Dr. Anya Szigeti. Find her recipe for this dish with all the ingredients, the amounts, and the directions, not only in her book, but also at our website, dinnerdias.com, where we have a link to her site to buy the book. Just scan the QR code up on the screen to get there. I'm Jeff Philbin. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more Dinner Dias.